Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your trader Sam. Today we're going to be running through the ES and Bitcoin, as well as a couple of altcoins because there are some interesting things unfolding on the charts. We want to be looking at those levels, also looking at how we can manage our risk. But before we jump in, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is for education purposes, so you know what it is. That's right, you got it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's jump straight into it. Okay, looking at the S&P 500 here, you can see since October last year, we have been in this massive bullish trend. And we've managed to take out this important level at 4,327. So we've blasted through that level and we've actually tested this lower high at 4,631. It was to be expected on the first attempt that we would get a rejection. That's happened. And now we are looking to make our way back up. We are obviously at the local 618, so we could expect a little bit of turbulence here. Now, as we get this slight pullback on the S&P 500, that correlates quite well for what's happening with Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto assets because they are looking like they're going to have a bit of a pullback now. The S&P 500, it generally sets the trend for the rest of the crypto market. Let's just change over to Bitcoin. There's not too much to update since yesterday's video on Bitcoin. Price has just been pretty much going sideways within this tight range, and we're still expecting this drop down to the MPOC and bottom of this range. Like always, guys, if we are getting into these levels down here, we want to be using stop losses as traders. Now, if we are investing and it's with spot, then obviously we can have a different approach. But if we are looking to trade these levels, it's extremely important that we do use stop losses. Risk management is everything. We need to be able to survive in this market. There's no point getting into positions without managing our risk. That's just gambling pretty much. So we want to be making sure that when we get to these levels and we get our entries, we need to have our risk management set up before getting into the trade. Meaning that if price were to come down here at this MPOC level, we want to be making sure that we know exactly where our stop losses are going. Let's have a look at a few of the altcoins here. So first of all, let's have a look at Link. Link has been trending sideways since May last year, and we are once again getting to the bottom of this range. Now you can see every time we have come to the bottom of this range, we have ping-ponged pretty much back up to the top of the range. So this is looking very interesting for a potential long position if Link were to come down and test this bottom of the channel here, or even coming down to test these lows here at $4.80. Much like we use the S&P 500 as a proxy for looking at Bitcoin, we want to be making sure that any positions that we do take on a lot of these altcoins, we want to be checking what Bitcoin is doing. So if Bitcoin loses that low at 25,000, we don't want to be jumping into anything silly on these altcoins. We want to be making sure that Bitcoin finds support before getting into these altcoins. But Link is a project that I really like. It's got very good use, and I think it's going to be one for the future. Let's have a look at Solana. Now, to you newcomers, I know this just looks like a big bunch of scribble on the charts, but let me try and break it down for you simply. So what we are seeing here is this harmonic pattern where we have leg A, B, C, and we are on the final leg D. We can see that this could come down to a level where we have a lot of confluence. These harmonic patterns usually end up getting a pivot at the 786 Fibonacci or 886 Fibonacci level. Now, as you can see, the 886 Fibonacci level on this harmonic takes us pretty much bang on where we have all of this confluence down here. So down here we have the value area low, we have untapped daily levels, we have an untapped MPOC level, and an untapped weekly MPOC level. Also, we have the support trend line of this channel, this white line here. We also have support from this green sloping trend line that we have broken out of. And all of these different indicators are within the same zone here. So you can see we do have a lot of confluence down here. This is what I'm currently looking at. Of course, price could reverse much before this. However, if that were to happen, I wouldn't be interested. I've got my alerts set down here, and I want to see the reaction as price comes down here. As always, we want to be exercising tight risk management. We don't want to be setting any limit orders or anything like that. We only want to get in when we see favorable price action and using tight stop losses. I would like to add that I do personally see this level down here at the end of leg D as being a potential swing trade. Now, I don't see this as just being a trade where you do need to get out quite quickly. I do see this going to much higher prices. So this could potentially go to the top of this range here at the value area high, where we have point C and the 618. So that's it for this update, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.